Hello everyone, Shatterfriend Gaming here, and I'm bringing you pretty much a in-depth analysis over how I play Fortnite. So hopefully what I'm wanting to do with this is to be able to break down how I'm playing this game, figure out what I can do to improve, and act upon that to improve so I'm not so, I don't want to say bad because I'm not like the worst player at Fortnite, but I am definitely mediocre. So let's find out what I can do to break the cycle of mediocrity and actually increase my gameplay here and hopefully be able to perform better for you guys. I also want to take a moment to apologize for not having live streams or any content being posted in practically the last 4 days. Fortnite has been giving me so many troubles with live streaming, and I've just been absolutely feeling like I've been feeling really bad. I think it's the weather, my allergies that's going on. So I haven't really been feeling the best to do anything with content. Today I'm actually feeling a little bit like, yeah, let's go get him. So without further to do, it looks like we're going to get ourselves into a game here soon. There'll be some editing and some cuts, so you'll see, you won't see most of this, but you'll actually see me more in the game and when I get into gunfights, and we'll find out what I can do to edit that, to improve my gameplay and that stuff. Alright, so it looks like the first spot we're going to be landing into is one of those small areas off Paradise Palms, one of the newer areas. What I've found out in my small amount of time going there, and you guys probably have seen it too, is that area has so much loot there for a no-name location. Like, it's almost ridiculous how much loot. So for right now, that's a pretty good spot to land. The only problem is it's a semi-popular spot, even though it's not a named location. So like one of the things you'll see here is I should have focused on not picking up that trap right away. I should have just focused on finding a gun, and I'm rushing right now because I'm like, I don't see anything. There's no guns here. What's going on? This place usually has a lot of good loot. There's one of my squad mates, another squad mate's over there, and the other two are over there, and I'm not seeing anyone so far, which is kind of surprising, but still, I've been running around with no guns. One of my teammates is down, and I thought I saw one over there. Yep, there's one right there, so that grenade is definitely going to... Yeah, I'm trying to take him out here. Yep, and I go down because I did not take the time to look for a gun. So one of the things that I could have done to easily prevented that is, instead of rushing all the way down there to the enemies, I could have just looked for a gun. Plain and simple. I decided not to in any of those houses. I've just kind of glanced and I was like, oh, there's nothing here. What the heck? There's usually guns. But that's one thing I could have done to improve my gameplay. Let's go to the next encounter we have. Alright, so here's the second location, and it's a Lazy Links. This is another, for being a new area, it's pretty popular. This place in Paradise Palms, I'm trying not to do the lisp, I can hear it now, but this, suck, man, that's hard, but anyways, this place and Paradise Palms are two really popular areas of Season 5, because, I mean, they're the two new areas, so everyone wants to go and they want to find out, like, oh, what's there to find out, like, what's all new and whatnot. So the very first thing I did is I went and I got a gun from a chest. I see someone, and I'm going to try and be a little bit like, I can take this guy on. And he's jumping and he's running away. He doesn't have a gun, but we managed to do some damage right there. There's another guy. We're doing more damage to him. But they're both not on the same squad. So I managed to knock one, and I managed to knock the other one just by pretty much coming up when they're fighting each other. Should not have used the C4 to take this guy down. Got that guy down because I was lucky enough to actually be like, alright, I know where everyone's at, and just shoot him. So the other guy, I just went and I finally finished. C4, I found out in my experience, is honestly way better when you have buildings being built in front of you and you want to be the one on top of them. You just throw your C4 and the enemy building will blow up, and now you have height advantage on them. And height advantage, we all know, is a crucial part of this game. One of my main problems I need to focus on is I actually need to just straight up start building. So I think I'm going to have a live stream here, or where it's going to be nothing, like every single gun battle I get into, it's going to be nothing but fighting. And the third guy I got down just because of pure luck, and then there's, actually I think that's the fourth guy, and then the fifth guy over there, we have some, our teammates should have saw him, honestly, like, the one who's raising me should have seen off to the side and be like, oh, hey, there's an enemy there, and actually go and take them down, but they didn't, because why not? I don't know why they didn't. And so then we gotta raise this other guy, and I thought I saw some people rushing. Sorry guys, you're gonna hear a lot of that going on today. I'm still fighting some allergies. I just took an allergy pill, and it's definitely working right now. But right now I'm just trying to be like, okay, where are the enemies? Try and stay behind, not do anything, since I used my medkit last game and there's multiple people right there. And he gets me down because I should have built, is the main thing. And all my teammates, they're running off because they're just dummies. Luckily, we had the one teammate right there who went and just got both of them down. This is why I want to find a squad who's actually going to work together and not just freaking run off with each other. But that's a lot harder than it is. It's a lot harder to find than to say. And right now I'm just gathering mats because we all know mats are good for building, but I hardly ever build, which is a problem in of itself. I need a, like I said, I think I'm going to, once my internet starts working, I'm going to start a live stream where it's just pretty much me building and just having the builds down. The only thing I don't like is turbo build, where you can kind of mess that up, where you can lay down more than one. And I luckily enough find a med kit, and I think I actually keep this one. Yeah, I said screw my teammate, and I just healed myself because I was on fire on this game. I have, I believe, 4 down, so I took down a whole entire squad by myself, essentially. It wasn't an actual squad, but there's enough people there to be considered a squad. And now I hear someone else, so that's why I'm kind of just... And I see him, but that's why I was kind of just peeking around the corner, because I heard someone else, which is a great way to find where someone is without actually engaging them. And I do some damage on the guy. I managed to do a lot more damage. Ooh. And I managed to take him down, but I still take damage. Which, you never want to take damage in a gunfight. Never. So one of the things I probably could have done to avoid that damage was, since I shot him, I could have probably ran around, went over the structure, and then just kind of peeked and see where he was at, because he wouldn't have expected me to come over the structure. He would have just expected me to come rushing through the doors with him. And yeah, so far everything's pretty golden. I have 5 kills now, I believe. I'm looking at a very small screen, so it's really hard to tell. And we're just finishing looting up this place, and then we're going to be moving out. We'll be rolling out like Autobots. But, there's some things I could improve. Like I said, building, definitely. Like going over that structure would have helped me out immensely. Instead of just sitting there and being like, I should have hit the dude without moving my reticule too much. This is another thing, when you're in gunfights, you don't want to necessarily move your reticule. You just want to move your character and have your reticule show up on show up on the enemy. Another thing I see a lot of people doing that actually kind of gets me killed a bunch is I see when people are in gunfights, they start crouching really fast. Like they crouch and they just take the person out right away. So that's something else I can probably do to increase my chances of winning gunfights. And like I said, right now we're just more all kind of looting this place, getting resources, just making sure there's nothing left at all in this place. And even though ATKs are the newest, excuse me, I had a yawn there. But even though ATKs are the newest vehicles in the game, I have grown a strong dislike for ATKs in general. And the reason for that is everyone can hear you. There is no such thing as being quiet with ATKs. People just straight up are like, "Oh, look, there's an ATK over there. Let's go get these noobs," because I mean, why are they driving an ATK? We need to show them that they shouldn't be driving that. And right now, the best thing that we can do is we could just try and stay outside the storm, or outside the middle of the storm, and actually just survive. Too often do people just get into gun battles right away for for them just to die right away. It's not worth it. How I've always won, and I mean I'm no scrub. I have a decent amount of wins under my belt. Squads, I have about 42. I have so many in like the first place, not the first place, but the top. I believe it's top 5, and then I have so many in top 10. Like I have over 700 games of squads play, and I have over roughly, I want to say 200 in the top 10 category. So I mean, it's no number to scoff at. I mean, it's not the greatest number neither, but because there's definitely people out there who's way better than me. But yeah. So like I said, right now we're just trying to stay outside the storm, gather more materials. We're having a hard time finding shields. So that's the main thing we're looking for is shields. But that's not coming easy, and eventually we'll get in a gun battle. But right now, like I said, we're just staying on the outskirts because that's how we want to win. Is by playing it smart, playing it where it's like, okay, where are people not expecting us to come and whatnot. Oh my goodness, man! I do not know why I'm still yawning, but. Right now, I'm just waiting for my squad mates to get in the vehicle because we pretty much looted this place. And we gotta go back towards where we're at and Risky Reels. And it looks like I had a squad mate all the way over here still, and he didn't even bother to join us. But whatever, you know. That's his own prerogative, or their own prerogative, and I'm coming to pick him up. And right now we're just driving to get to the circle. And I believe we're going to encounter some people here. Yep, they're building, so there's a bunch of people here. I thought we could use the cart as a great mobility, get around, get on this person right here. And I don't know how that one broke. And the dude downed me because he jumped and got down. And that's pretty much how we lost right there. Was I thought we could use the cart to get around really quick. You probably can, but for right now it's not advisable. Unless if you're a really good player. But let's jump into our next gun battle here. Alright, so this next place we're going to land at is Dusty Divots, and I don't know why we're landing at Dusty Divots. Nothing good has been at Dusty Divots in Lord knows how long. Like, honestly, Dusty Divots is probably the second worst name location in the game, because they give you hardly any loot. Yeah, you could say it's really great because all the materials around now. You know, I won't say it's the second worst. It's just not a very good location to land, especially in squads, as there is no loot there hardly. Yeah, you can occasionally get a few chests, like what we just found right here, and I'm pretty sure I passed one. But other than that, yep, there was one up there. I mean, they really toned it down back in, like, Season 4 with Dusty Divot having absolutely no loot, and no one wanted to go to it. Because I remember in season 4, like when it first was showed up, this place was nearly as popular as Tilted Towers because it had just as much loot to support the people, and it was really good loot. It wasn't just like really bad loot. The people actually had good loot here, so I was like, yeah, let's go here. This is great. And right now I'm just more trying to get those stars than anything. So I do have a decent setup so far. I have a rocket launcher and I have a Tommy gun. And I gotta say, I love rocket launchers in this game. Like, I know they're really easy to bring yourself down when you shoot the ground in front of you and there's people running up to you and they're that close where you just damage yourself as well. So right now, just hunting for more shields because I hardly have anything. I have that one slurp and I don't want it. I know Dusty also has the mushrooms all around it, so you can get shields from there, but it doesn't have enough mushrooms to support a squad to get to 100 shields. It only has enough mushrooms for the squads to run around and to actually get like, oh, I don't even know. I want to say probably about 30 shields each, because that's still 6 mushrooms to get to 30 shields. And you need 4, so 6 times 4, that's a lot of people right there. But just gathering up mats right now for the inedible gunfight, and I won't be using the mats neither, because that's how I roll. I need to fix that. I think the more and more I watch these videos, the more and more I actually am just gonna, ooh, small shield. See, I should've, we got 50, so that's not too bad. But I want to say I find more minis here, and I should have saved my slurp so I could have got 25, but I don't know. I'm one of those people, as soon as you have shields, it doesn't matter, even you're not getting to the full 100, just pop that shield off. Like, unless if you have a, like, you see minis and you have a 50 shield on you, I'd say just get that shield off as soon as possible. It's going to save you. Like, there's no reason not to pop your shield right away. I know a lot of people want to save their shield until they get exactly 100, but what good is that 100 going to do you when you're only at 5 health and you have nothing to heal your health? The whole entire point of shields was to save your health, which I think they should make shields more plentiful in this game, and it would definitely make it more interesting, this game. That's for sure. And I see a chest over there, but I'm going to get this tree first, just get some materials, and then I'm going to hit up that chest right now. Actually, no, I'm going to be getting this ammo. I don't think I've noticed it yet. Yeah, I don't think I've noticed it, but I see it. Hindsight, I can see the shield, the chest. Wow, what am I doing? Go back, retard. There is a chest back there that you completely abandoned. Am I going to see it now? Alright. Wow. I am genuinely surprised I do not see the chest down there. I think I tell my squad, like, when they're like, oh, you passed the chest, I want to say, oh yeah, I left it for you. Trying to save face and be like, oh no, I didn't see that chest. And I left that slurp because one of our teammates has almost no shields and they weren't eating the mushrooms. I should have just took it and drank it. And right now, yeah, we're just kind of trying to slowly move out. We have a decent setup. We have our weapons. We have some mats. We're not fully shielded, but we're pretty much shielded up, so that's real big help. And I see enemies over there, I think, so that's why I'm building. Yeah, I see enemies. What I should have done was continuing to build. Like right there, I should have built over the guy. And I didn't, and the dude's just spamming. I should have rocket launched in there. And Yeah, I don't know why I didn't use the shotgun, even though it's like really terrible. And we were playing with someone who was complaining about the loot right there, so I like to make it so whenever whenever someone's wanting like ammo, I will always drop their ammo. It doesn't matter. And I like the stink bombs, but not so much anymore. Someone can carry the bandages was my thought process. I really wanted to keep the deagle because the deagle is a great range weapon if you have the accuracy with it. And we were all trying to figure out where to go, and I want to say we saw people over here, so we're like, well, screw it, let's just go and engage people. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I want to say I saw someone right there. That's kind of why I still had my gun out, just peeking behind the tree. Not for sure, honestly. This is a kind of a weirder one because I mean I have the good setup, but I'm not like with that first engagement. I should have used my shotgun, not my shotgun. I should use my rocket launcher. Destroyed his buildings, then pulled up my shotgun and just shotgunned him to the face. Even though it's a grade tack, and in season 5 they have nerfed grade tacks to all living nightmares. Like it is not even funny, but it still does about 40 to 50 damage for a headshot. So with that, I'm pretty sure he had no shields because I did, damage with my deagle. I could have easily gotten a kill right there. And what I'm doing right here is this is a great way to save mats. I didn't fully do that, but what you do is you build the stairwell, you jump off of it. Then when you get in the water, you get one normal jump before it lags you, like slows you down. So that's what I did. Is I jumped, had the one normal jump, it slowed me down. Then I jumped again, and look, there's 50 shields. So I was like, well, we could have used that earlier. And yeah, right here is where we just absolutely get like surrounded and we get destroyed because we have the people in front of us, the people on the side of us. I don't get any kills, sadly, but I do some damage with my deagle. Because like I said, the deagle is a great range weapon if you can just see down sights and all that, because then you'll be able to hit your marks. A headshot with the deagle does about 70 damage. It's not as good as a sniper rifle, but it's still better than something at range. And I've had many times before where the person with the deagle, I don't think I pick up his yeah, I was telling my teammates to fucking move right there, because that's another thing I really hate. I hate when teammates just block you in, like doors or anything. It's like, no, I'm not coming this way. Don't move at all, please. And I believe I get this guy down. Yep, I get him down. I'm trying to kill him, but that doesn't work out as well as I thought it was going to work out. Because then we're going to have a guy popping over here. I'm still not using my rocket launcher, nor my C4. Like, I have the explosions to take this guy out, but I am not using any of them. And I wasted both of my rockets thinking I could hit him, and I got that elimination up there, which is nice. And now we're just gathering up all the loot because we still got the people behind us who are attacking us. Like, I had no loot. There's some minis I should have grabbed. I think I do end up grabbing them. I'm not for sure, honestly. And it looks like I don't end up grabbing them. Like I said, I should have grabbed them. Minis are hella important. And instead I go for the heavy shotgun. And I believe I get killed right here. Well, I almost got killed. I mean, the dude, I should have built right there, but what am I doing? Just build. Like, that's what I mean. I don't build. I need to actually build. Wow, I'm getting angry with myself for not building. I should have built a floor segment there. What? And yeah, here's the storm. So I just was like, all right. And my teammate messed me up because he had to jump right on me. And I'm trying to do the whole entire, like, the whole entire the ramp jumping, but he messed me up with the whole entire, he hit me, so the game freaking made me move. And that's pretty much this whole entire gun battle right here is just those two small like little segments, and me just being an absolute scrub. Like, I had the materials, I shouldn't even been doing that thing. It saves you materials, so if you're low on materials, that's great. But since I had the mats, I should have just built, and I should have just ran and healed up with my bandages. I bet if I would have done that, we would have made it all the way to. I would have made it at least out of the circle and been able to survive a little bit longer in this game. But I did not do that, and after recognizing that, after coming back and being like, all right, this is what I should have done. I recognize that, and now I'm just kind of looking at everyone, and all we got left is Isaac, and I believe he's like, as soon as he gets out of here, he gets destroyed. I believe. Uh, well, don't prove me wrong. Hopefully, I'm right. But I think after this engagement right here, once this is over, I'm gonna call this good, upload this footage, and probably keep doing this so I can actually see what I'm doing wrong with the game, and I can process in my mind, okay, this is how I can improve. Wow, what is he doing? Just move, kid. Like, he sees the structure, and he doesn't have any more bandages, so he's just going to try and engage right away. Which is the wrong choice. And yeah, see, he just shotgun to the face. Because he wasn't paying attention, he was just running. Alright, well, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's the last engagement I'm going to do. I'll take a peek ahead. You guys probably won't see it, but if I do not like that engagement, I'm not going to just comment over it. Alright, so I kind of looked ahead in his Paradise Palm, so this is going to be a definitely an interesting, excuse me, an interesting section to comment over. Originally, I planned on kind of going to that racetrack, but I've never gone to racetrack, so I do not know any of the spawn points at all in there. So instead, I'm just coming over here to Paradise Palms, and we're going to just try and survive as long as we can. I see a couple of chests. In my experience, going straight for the chest is not the smart idea. The smart idea is going straight for the weapon and shields if you have it, and then get a little bit of mats. Because in this way, what I can do is I can do this. Just come up here, get the chest, and I'll be golden. And I think I passed the ammo for that gun. Yeah, I did pass the ammo. I'm going to pop this shield here, and I believe I get hit, so the shield is pretty much useless. Nope, I don't get hit. No, that's right. I'm going straight for the engagement with this other guy, and I go straight down right away because of, you all saw that lag there. I just got hit from all directions. I was too far away from my teammates. We just absolutely got destroyed right away, and instead of rushing right away for the closest engagement, what I should have done is I should have just stayed on the outskirts, kind of watched the engagement, see what side was going to win, and then from there I should have engaged the people while they were already damaged and they weren't expecting anything. Another thing I could have done right there to help me, even though I do not have much mats, I could have tried getting some high ground off of them by building off of their structure, but as usual, I didn't. So those are some things, and like, yeah, our friend just popped away, and we were all getting mad at him because he was not near us at all. But that's the things I should have done, was I should have just went off on the side, snuck around them, and just engaged them. But this has been Shattered Friend Gaming. Thank you all for watching this in-depth analysis video over how I play Fortnite. Like I said, I'm going to probably do more of these in the future, so that way it's not so I'm not so mediocre, and I can actually break down, see what I can do, and practice that. So the next time I can get this game to live stream, because that's been a major problem, is I have not been able to get this game to live stream. Well, because the game constantly crashes on me. Surprise! I've never had that in Season 4, nor the end of Season 3, only in Season 5. They need to fix their game, but as soon as the crashing stops, as often as it is, I'm going to start the live streams again, and I'm going to try and do building videos or building live streams where we just practice all of our building and just try and get good that way. This has been Shatterframe Gaming. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.